What's going on, everybody? Resale Rabbit here. So we've got some eBay orders to ship, but first, I got something in the mail. We're going to do a little unboxing. So Blackwater Creek LLC, Diana, she's mentioned me a couple times on her videos. I've mentioned her videos. She had a recent video where she bought a bunch of tech from Toys R Us, and there was one item that I could not get when Toys R Us closed that I really wanted. They just wanted way too much for them. The courts kind of decided all the prices on the electronics and whatnot. And for some reason, they thought these were worth like, I think it was like 70 if I remember right, and they were not worth 70. Well, she got a whole bunch of Toys R Us tech. The company that must have bought the building or something were clearing out all the fixtures, and so she got it cheap. I bought one, the one thing that I wanted, and I'm going to unbox it here for you. Here it is right here, and to make it even better, I received it on my birthday, so it's kind of like a birthday gift here. I did buy it from her. She gave me a good deal. I'm not going to say what I paid, but she gave me a good deal. I bought it, and it just arrived. So let's get it opened up here. It's not this big, so she must have packed it really well. Oh, got some tape here. Just make sure there's no address or anything. Alright, jumping off camera for a second to pull this out. What? This is not... Okay, I'm very confused. This is not what I ordered. Hey Resale Rabbit, saw your last video in which you had a mannequin head for displaying hats. I decided to send you a very nice one because someone like you deserves to display their hats in style. Please enjoy. Alright, this was, what's in the box? It's a head. So, was not expecting that. I was expecting something from Toys R Us. So, we've got a mannequin head. He's got a buzz cut and a beard, but now we can display the hats a little better. Let me show you what I've been working with. So I bought this at Savers the other day for $4. Well, not the other day. It's been about 2 weeks now. I guess that wasn't adequate. This is so creepy. I guess that wasn't adequate, so now we've got one with a beard. Like, seriously, this is creep. Anyways, so now I can adequately display my hats. Well, looks like it might open almost. This is for, if you're not familiar, these are what hairstylists use when they're training. Looks like someone missed part of the beard here. When they're training, they have these and they cut the hair on it. And I don't know if you can put more on or if this is just one-time use or how that works. But yeah, so now I've got a mannequin head. 100% cuticle intact human hair. Oh, I hope they washed it. Well, I definitely appreciate it. I've got a buddy now. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. We'll set it aside. Maybe we can do something fun for Halloween with it. Still waiting on the Toys R Us thing, I guess. I was excited for that, but this is awesome. This is definitely going to make pictures look much better. Like my mannequin. Yeah, my mannequin's headless. Here, I'm going to do something. So the mannequin that I never use because I never do clothes is headless, so... There. Oh, it fell off. Hold on, hold on. There. Now he has a head. That looks right. Anatomically correct. By the way, these pants, they're brand new. Target tag. I got these on Target Pallet like 2 years ago. I should probably sell those. It's just too creepy having him with no pants, even though they're always sagging off. I think they're held on with binder clips. Yeah, let's see. There we go. Held on with binder clips. All right. Now he's going to stay back there for now. So now that the fun's done, we've got 12 orders to ship for $344. First, I sold a case. That seemed to be selling the cases more than the individual one, but it's these sheet protectors. There are 10 of these 50 packs in a case. I got 36 bucks, and it is small enough, barely, to go cubic, I think. Maybe not. I don't remember now. But anyways, got 36 bucks for it. These came from Office Depot. I paid 5% of retail. I don't know what that is, but 5% of retail when they close. Next, I got $24 for one of these. These came on the Home Depot pallet that I'm going to take a loss on. First pallet I'm ever taking a loss on. 24 bucks. I feel like it was a viewer who bought this, but I couldn't find anything in my notes where they mentioned they were, so maybe not. If it was a viewer, I appreciate your purchase, and I apologize for not sending you a card. The Resale Rabbit cards only go to viewers, not non-viewers. I really don't need my buyers seeing how cheap I got this stuff for. You're looking for a remote. It is a projector remote, in WJSA. I'm pretty sure I saw it said Sharp. It's kind of silver in color. There we go. Let's see, where's the model number? WJSA, there we go. I got $7 for this remote, and I don't remember when I bought it, but I always get these projector remotes in boxes of random electronics, so I know I didn't pay anything for it. This is actually metal. It's not just plastic that looks like that. Here's one. I sold, I think it's this one. Yeah, I sold it for 80 bucks. It's just a whole bunch of these Plantronics things. Untested as is. I made a list of what's all here. This one's a little better. I've got it listed, I think, for 400 or 450. Hasn't sold yet. I'll probably lower it eventually, but this one sold for 80. More items from the Lowe's pallets. I sold 2 of these silver door hinges for a total of 26 bucks. They are door hinge sensors for an alarm system. Got them on the Lowe's pallet. Sold this Minolta lens filter. This came with the electronics waste, the first 6 or 7 pallets. I don't remember. It wasn't the more recent one. Sold it for 10 bucks. Sold a pair of the black ones in a size 7 right here. Oh, it's so tangled. Still tangled. Alright, we got a rat's nest here. Not quite. It might be pretty. There we go. Alright, so I sold a size 7. 12 bucks. Make sure I grab the right ones. Size 7. Sold them for 12 bucks to a viewer. I paid 50 cents on the Target pallets. They sold to Michelle. She left a note. Thanks, longtime viewer. You've helped inspire me to resell again after a long hiatus from eBay. We'll be keeping an eye out for any Mad Love sandals you may list. It's another Target brand that's surprisingly well made. Well, Michelle, I appreciate the purchase. I hope these are also well made. I haven't had a return. No, I've had 1 return on them, so I'm assuming I've probably sold 30 or 40 of them. I'm assuming they're pretty well made. None of them are coming back. But I hope they fit well and you enjoy them. Sold a pair of the brown ones. We're looking for an 8.5 right here. Sold them for $11.52. Took an offer. And again, same story as the other one, 50 cents. Sold a Pac-Man shirt. We're looking for a size large. That's a small. That's a medium. This one is also a medium and a large. I sold it for 16. I think I paid 15, so definitely taking a loss on this one. I sold one other Pac-Man shirt for, I think, full price, like 45, 47 bucks. The other ones don't seem to be moving, so I took an offer just to get rid of it. I don't think I'm going to take any more offers on those right now. I'm just going to try and lower the price. See if we can lower it to, if I've got them at 47, lower it to 30, maybe. I might try that. Sold a pair of cleats, Adidas. These are football cleats. I got 30 bucks plus shipping, so it ended up being 41 and some change. I bought these for 10 bucks along with all the Nike ones. Oh, we're really getting pretty low on these. From a viewer in Milwaukee. Sold another projector remote. It's another Sharp, but it looks a little bit different. And it's not in there. This might be it. Oh, that's Panasonic. The battery cover is coming off. It's a smaller silver colored remote. It might be this one. Here's the one. I got 8 bucks for it. Again, same story as the other remote. I've got nothing invested in it. Kohler parts are flying out the door now. This is 3. I sold 3 of them to one buyer. Let's see. He bought all 3. I think this is it. Is that 3 in there? I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's got to be it. So this was a great one. Remember, I got all these Kohler parts. I barely paid anything for them. Also from that viewer in Milwaukee. These 3, they're all the same thing. They are assembly kit. I don't know. I'll pull it out so you can see what it is. But anyways, I got $68.97 for all 3 of them. I think it's a push button. Those toilets have the button on the top to flush it. It's the assembly for that. So they bought 3 of them. They must have 3 toilets they're fixing. And that is today's sale. So I'm going to get these shipped out. And, well, this video is short, so you're going to see tomorrow's sales too. So he's here to pick up. Trucker actually seen me on YouTube. You recognized me. We have 3 pallets going out today. This one here is getting picked up. And then this one is going out later on today, as well as the black one back there. So we've got a 4th pallet ready to go out. I had to pull it all from up there, but I gotta get this stretch wrapped, get shipping ordered. Maybe we can get it out today yet. All wrapped up and good to go. So the trucks were scheduled to be here before 5 today. Only one showed up. The other 2 are late. It is now after 5. It's 5:07. Although the second one, the one that we just did, I'm not surprised that it hasn't arrived yet. It's actually going to be the same carrier, probably the same driver that picked up the other pallet. But the one that's picking up these 2, a little surprised they haven't come yet. All right, we got semi here. It's coming around the corner. Same company as yesterday, different driver. They're picking up this pallet right here. So these 2 pallets are going out now. The truck is here. And that's all she wrote for the Lowe's stuff. I've got a few items laying around that I couldn't fit on that pallet, some door thresholds. I think that might be it, maybe 15 door thresholds. And then the stuff that I've listed on eBay, of course. But that's selling pretty well. So that Lowe's pallet I sold for, I want to say $787 plus shipping, I think. Or did I work a deal? Let me check. I don't remember. Let me look at the paperwork. I did. I cut a discount, $700. So that's not too bad. That's 1/10 of the entire Lowe's stuff. Now, why did I sell that as a pallet rather than sending it to a local auction? It's just because I had too much of that stuff. With local auctions, you can only sell so many items. If you sell 100 of the same item, it's going to become saturated and they're going to go for nothing. It was mostly those LED downlight inserts. So recessed lighting is an insert that goes into them and just hooks up to the normal light socket. So you have an LED recessed light. There was a bunch of those, a ton of those. And then there were some actual LED recessed lights for when you're, adding a light rather than just retrofitting it. A bunch of those. There's some deck accessories, like 50 or 60 of these little set kits for mounting a deck to a house. At least I think that's what they were for. And then there was like 50 or 60 packs of 3 spotlight bulbs, like floodlights, the bulbs. And then there was some other odds and ends, but that was the bulk of it. There's just too much of it to run through an auction. It's stuff that I'm not going to do well with online, and it's worth too much to put in dollar sale. So I sold it as a pallet. Just want to throw a quick shameless plug in there. If you're looking for a product like that, you're not going to find a lot of great eBay stuff or Amazon stuff from me. But if you've got garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, flea markets or if you have a store, you'll definitely want to check out the JLN Distributing Liquidation Facebook group that I made, where I post that stuff for sale. I have some pretty good deals in there, so I guess I'm sponsoring my own video by saying this. I've got some pretty good deals in there. That's where all these pallets that I'm shipping out are in. Here's one. Well, I don't know how well you do on eBay, but I just listed it. These things, you've seen in the last few videos, I've been selling them. There are 724 units, 7,377 total retail. I'm selling it for $1,400. Why am I selling this when I was doing so well on eBay with it? Because I did the math and I'm getting between $1 and $1.25 each selling the cases. That's a little under $2 each. So it's a good deal for someone who has a store and can move them. They're good eBay products, but not at that price. So I figure if I can get, even the same amount, I would be happy getting $700-800 for it, but they're all sold at once. I don't need to wait for the eBay sales and have to ship them and everything. That'll be much easier for me. So you'll see stuff like that too. You might see Amazon product. If you've been around here long enough, you'll know that I am very careful with what I send to Amazon. A lot of stuff I will not sell unless I've got some sort of receipt or invoice from the manufacturer, or I bought it, it's used, like a 25-year-old VCR. I won't send new stuff otherwise. So if you play fast and loose with your Amazon account and aren't worried about that, you might find some good Amazon deals in the Facebook group too. That's it for that. I'm done talking about it. Sweaters are all listed. Turns out they're hooded sweaters, which is weird. These are ugly sweaters, and not just because it says San Francisco 49ers on them. They're actually ugly Christmas sweaters. I had 21 size large, 16 size extra large. No other sizes on this one. I don't know how well they're going to sell right now, but as we get colder, I think they'll start moving. Probably in a couple of weeks they'll start moving. I listed them at $40 free shipping, so we'll see. So we've got a few eBay orders here to ship. Not many, but one's a really good one. First, for $69.99, we've got a 2-pack of these filters. I've only got 5 left, but it's selling so much better than the single ones, and it's only like $10 cheaper. I may increase the listing and do those. I'm going to ship it right in this box. I don't have a picture of the box or say that it's in the master case when I did the listing, so good to go. Next, this Kohler stuff is suddenly doing really well. Let's see, we're looking for some bolt caps right here. I got $12.99 for these. These go on the top of the bolts on the bottom of the toilet that hold it to the floor. They are Mexican sand, I believe is the factory color. Yeah, right there, Mexican sand. Weird color for a toilet, but nonetheless, I got $12.99. Now we're looking for a 1/2 inch. They're both the same. Pressure relief valve. I got $19.98 for 2 of these. $9.99 each. These came on the Lowe's pallets. These are doing really well. I've already sold a couple of these. Speaking of Lowe's, I sold 6 of these lights for $60. Is that all I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they bought them all. $60 for them. They were originally $40 at Lowe's. They clearanced them at $10, and I got them for pennies. I can't tell you exactly how much. It was $7,100 delivered for the whole truckload. So many people are saying I'm going to lose money on it. It took 10 days to make $8,500, selling off most of it in a local auction. And then another $625 for the baggers. And I'm selling a lot of this on eBay, making even more money. I did really well with that truck. Nothing that's going to make me rich, but enough to make a quick profit. That's kind of how this business is. I'm not going to go and spend $7,000 on a truck and sell it for $40. It's going to be 50 to 100% ROI, but I can move it quick, turn and burn, and then buy out the next one. And lastly, BT3. I sold 4 of these. That's actually the model number of this. So 4 of them for a total of $300. Now, if you remember, I spent, I don't remember. Was it 120? It was either 125 for the phone system or 125 for everything, because I bought a couple of boxes of other stuff with it too. But it's another video, electronics. I sold the base unit for the phone for like 100 or 150 bucks, something like that. And I just the other day had another big sale on these phones. Some loose ones with extra parts, I think like 80 or 100 bucks. I don't remember. Surprisingly, because it's just a couple of days. 300 for 4 of these. That's, oh, I can't get it out with one hand. That's 75 bucks each. And these are Office phones. And they are used, even though they look new.